Hey guys, what's up? It's Megan, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about our powers of manifestation and how we can really tap into that through the practice of yoga, believe it or not. And so, one of the things that I believe and I apply in my own practice and my teaching is that the more time that we spend on our mats, really kind of attention to detail, like putting everything in proper placement and alignment, working the body in a way that we become more aware and more connected to the subtle energies, like focusing on the fascia and the muscle and the skin and all of these tiny little details, your big toe, your pinky, the muscle of your thumb, and so forth. These are ways that we become more connected to subtle energies. And so how I feel about that is that it's a really accessible entry point. So when we work with the body initially through the physical alignment and the practice, this allows us to become more connected to the subtle energies in our lives, just our everyday experiences. And so we have a huge part in co-creating our reality and our experience. And so with the intention of practicing yoga, one of the main points is to become sovereign over your experience. So basically to be the king or queen of your kingdom, right? So the intention is that by focusing this direction, this clarity, and this precision, we can become more skillful at cultivating and crafting our lives. And so I've experienced this in my own world, in my own life, and one of the examples was just really coming and arriving to Costa Rica. It was a dream that I'd had, and I was really looking to shift my life and come down, and I wrote a little just what I want. I made this thing that said what I want. And I wrote out basically as I was my future self, being thankful and already in the experience that I had created. And it was really kind of crazy because it all more or less came to be. And I was pretty much surprised when a couple years later I looked back at that piece of paper and I'd kind of forgotten about it, and I was like, whoa, this is kind of bizarre. Like I'd actually created this experience. And so it's happening over and over again, and I see it all the time in my own life and in the lives of my friends. When we become really focused on what it is that we want to create, it's amazing at what we can bring forth. And so that's another part of this practice, and why I believe in it so deeply is it's not only bringing our body and our mind into a healthier alignment, it's really experiencing life in its fullest and having fun and realizing that every single day it's a gift and a treasure and something that we should celebrate. And it's very simple. It's just putting it out there. It's like, what is it that we want to create? And it's amazing at what we'll receive back when we focus our intention. So I would say one of the main things again is to write it down, to speak it verbally. So the words that we say, they come into concrete reality. And so be very careful about what you say, how you say it, and a mantra, focusing on a meditation, or also vision boards are another helpful thing. But it's the universe, and the universe will basically respond to whatever it is that you're putting out there. And so you want to make sure that you're very clear and concise about what it is that you wish to create. So all the more reason to practice yoga, right? So that you can create and experience the life that you desire. Thanks so much for checking it out, and have a wonderful day. Ciao.